So let's begin. Alright, I don't know, I was tempting something. Okay, this is my vlog for Grimm, Season 2, Episodes 13 and 14. I did not actually vlog at all Season 1 because I didn't vlog during Season 1. I didn't vlog during the first half of the second season, so Episodes 1 through 12 of Season 2 shall not be vlogged by me because I'm not in the mood to go and rewatch all of them. I'm just going to go from the ones that are currently on right now. So we have episode 13 that aired last Friday at 9 p.m. on NBC. I should know by now. But anyway, for those that don't know Grimm, it basically is amazing. The makeup for it is done by the guy that did Buffy. And Grimm revolves around, I probably should have put this on another document, so this is going to be kind of shitty. Don't mind me, I just want to get the basic plot of Grimm up. Google, don't fail me now. Grimm Season 2 season, let's see. Grimm basic plot. La 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 la. Grimm TV series. Yay. Okay, let's use Wikipedia, and since I do know this show, I can actually say that this stuff is correct. Grimm is an American police procedural fantasy television drama series. It debuted in the U.S. on NBC on October 28th, 2011. The show has been described as a cop drama with a twist, a dark and fantastical project about a world in which characters inspired by Grimm's fairy tales exist, although the stories and characters inspiring the show are also drawn from other sources. Grimm ran on Fridays for the entirety of its first season. In March 2012, NBC renewed the show for a second season, which premiered on Monday, August 13th, 2012, and continued on Mondays for 4 episodes before returning to its original Friday time slot September 10th. I knew that's okay, that's where I got thrown off. Synopsis: Homicide detective Nick Burkhardt of the Portland Police Bureau learns he's descended from a line of guardians known as Grimms, charged with keeping balance between humanity and the mythology creatures of the world called Wesen, the German word for creature/being, pronounced Wesen here. No, TV, don't do that now. Throughout the episodes, he must battle against an assortment of dangerous creatures with the help from his friend Monroe, who's a reformed creature. He's kind of like a werewolf, but called a Blutbaden. He's awesome. He's really fun. He makes clocks. I love Monroe. He's like the Styles of Grimm because he just gets the best lines. Monroe, who's a reformed creature, and his partner, Detective Hank Griffin. Hank finally freaking knows that Mike is a Grimm, and it was fun because you're like, how long can you keep Hank in the dark? Hank is his partner, man. He needs to have his partner. No. Hank's dating this woman named Juliet. She's a vet. She's really cool. But she got scratched by this crazy chick's cat end of season 1. And it kind of made her all loopy. She was in a coma. And Nick didn't wake her up. But his boss, Sheriff... No, not Sheriff. Wow, fail. Captain Renard. Sheen Renard is an awesome... crazy. Not really a villain. He's cool. He's fun. He's a fun character. But anyway, wow, this is 3 minutes already. Let's see. Shane's cool. But Shane woke Juliet up, and now Juliet and him are having this weird romance thing going on that's triggered by the scratch that she has. He's all messed up, and now they're all, like, angry sex, and it's entertaining. Not really. It is entertaining. Juliet's one of those characters that you really like her and hate her all at the same time because she doesn't know about Mike. She's just out there, but she's interesting. Rosalie is Monroe's girlfriend. She's cool. She's really fun. She came back from visiting her sick grandma, so yay, good for Monroe. Nick and Sheen, his boss, have a face-off where Sheen gives him back the key that he actually stole from Nick's desk at the police station. It was this cool way to fight because Nick found out on episode 12 that Juliet's been sleeping around with his boss, and they called it off somewhere in the beginning of season 2, but yeah, they called it off. She basically took over their house, and Nick's like, where the fuck do I stay? He didn't say where the fuck I said, it's NBC, but he's like, where do I go? So Monroe's like, I got space, man, so he's staying with Monroe, and it's really fun. But it ended with Monroe talking to his girlfriend on the phone and realizing, holy crap, the guy that came into his store, Sheen, asking, hey, can you help me with some stuff? Talking about his weird connection with Juliet. He's like, oh yeah, sure, of course, because Monroe's awesome like that. And then he told Sheen, bring in the girl, and he brought in Juliet, and then Juliet and Sheen were kissing as Monroe, like, walked back into the room from a phone call conversation. This was episode 12, people. I'm going to go back to episode 13 in a second, but it's a weird catch-up thing. But yes, so he walked in on that, and then they kissed, and then she freaked out, and they left, and then Nick found out. Then Nick's been angry and filled with rage, and he's every right to, because his boss is making out with his girlfriend. Let's see. I'm really happy that, as I repeat, I'm really happy that Hank is not in the dark. Rosalie and Monroe are awesome. I really like them. Rosalie and Monroe convinced Nick to get Juliet and Sheen the fuck over to Monroe's place, and they're gonna have a drink of kind. There's a potion that's supposed to fix this bond of sorts. But the episode ended with Nick getting beat red and looking like he was just dying on the floor, and it was dramatic. And cue episode 3, season 2, episode 14, Natural Born Wesen. Poor Juliet. She comes home after her really weird night with Nick and Sheen, drinking some potion that she doesn't really know what the hell it's going to do to her, because she doesn't freaking listen when Monroe tries to explain about this stuff. They're trying to let her in, but she doesn't want to hear it. She's all like, no, I'm done. I'm tired about the weird cat stories. And when she walks into the house, there's like a huge freaking sinkhole, and the entire episode she's questioning what's going on with her brain. Pretty sure it's because Nick had put some of his blood in the drink that her and Sheen drank, and it's screwing with her brain because he's a Grimm and she's not. But that's only my little theory right now. These Wesen beasts, these creatures, 3 of them, decide they're gonna freaking rob banks. But they're not just gonna rob banks, they're gonna rob banks with their faces on. That came out weird. With their shapeshifter other form faces on. And that's bad. It goes against the Wesen code, and there's a council, and the council are badass. And the council does not want this to happen, so yeah. Meanwhile, Nick and Monroe are trying to find these Wesen with Hank, and they go to some Wesen bar, and Monroe tries to, like, chat these people up, and he starts a fight, and then everyone's fighting, and then the council slowly comes in. The council comes in entertaining cuts throughout the episode. We see Sheen emailing this guy that Rosalie knows from her dad and brother, who are all dead, I believe. Rosalie's got tragic life. Anyway, yes, I'm thrilled Rosalie's back because I love her and Monroe together. Monroe, and basically, he makes the show for me. He's the stylist. Like I said, he's just adorable and nerdy and still a badass. I like Juliet searching for her phone. It was this really funny moment when she dropped her phone in the beginning, like, first 5 minutes, and you just hear her ringing the entire episode in the huge pit. And then she decides, I'm gonna walk forward. As she walks forward, the floor whole thing goes back to normal, and Nick calls, and she's all happy and okay, and then she goes to bed, and there's some weird phone call, and it sounds like a demon voice saying, I just want to tell you the truth, and you're like, what? Poor Juliet. Monroe makes Mike pancakes with this entertaining syrup combination, and when he offers to Mike, he's like, no, I'm good, and you're like, oh, come on, don't kill the romance. And Monroe's trying to tell him about the council. He's all like, you need to know these things, and he's like, wait, I have a phone call. They arrested the crazy fuckers that had decided they were going to go rob all these banks, because they think it's a good idea for the Wesen to know. Idiots. No, it doesn't go well, because apparently, when we were hunting witches, we weren't really hunting witches, we were hunting Wesen. Let's see. Nick tells me you've been initiated, welcome to the club, and it was just it was Hank and Sheen chilling in the office. That was kind of fun. But yes, this is a very entertaining 2 episodes. This is a longer video than I thought, because I went on my little tangent. But yes, this is a really good show. I enjoy it. I'll plan on hopefully vlogging it more on Fridays, because why the hell not? But yes, so this is I realize I slouched most of this, but this has been my Grimm vlog for episodes 13 and 14, The Face Off and Natural Born Wesen. So, bye!